Hi, I'm Chris Cottapassi from Short Steps, Do Less, Achieve More. In this last module, I want to teach you a very simple tool, which is about prioritization. We can have as many options as you like, but choosing the right option to move you forward and make progress is very important and a key tool for avoiding wasted activity and wasted time and effort up front before you even get started. So you might have seen this before, or models like it. It's a very simple matrix, effort, impact. Yeah. So it's a very simple model, very simple matrix, effort versus impact. So you've got a bunch of options. Which one are you going to go for? Well, you want to be in this box here, right? This is where you're getting the biggest impact, but actually the effort required isn't that much. Yeah, so that's like a quick win, we call them in the business, right? So let's take a really simple example. You're frustrated, angry, unhappy in your job, okay? So what are some of the options? Well, the first option is you could look for another job, either externally or within the organization. That's going to have a pretty big impact, hopefully, because it will move away from the job you're unhappy with. But it's going to take quite a bit of effort, right? You're going to have to apply, write CVs, go to job interviews, maybe deal with several rejections in the meantime, and hopefully to find yourself in a job that makes you happier. What's another option is you could just leave tomorrow. Well, that seems like an ideal option, right? Because that's going to be high impact because you're not in the job anymore, and ultimately doesn't involve you doing anything other than leaving. So that sounds like an ideal option, doesn't it? Now, that's got to be balanced up because not everyone has that opportunity. You might find that although that seems like it's very little effort in the first place, once you find yourself out of a job, you're then worrying about money and security and stressing about those kind of things, and suddenly find yourself with lots of time but nothing to actually fill that time. And so that could be, that can actually take more effort than it initially seems. Another option might be, well, hang on a second, we don't have to do anything so drastic. Let's just talk to the boss, have a chat to your manager, okay? So it's going to be maybe a bit of effort, especially if you don't get on well, but it's easier than just leaving your job. It's a lot less effort than trying to find something new and applying and doing all that stuff. But actually, it might just be a simple conversation. You never know. There might be a really supportive manager and help you to either adjust the work you're doing or find an opportunity within the organization, or find another opportunity that's just easier to move you into. So you can see from that very quick example that even though with each decision you have to make, with each challenge you have to overcome, with each opportunity that you want to follow, there's lots of options that you could follow. This very simple model helps you to weigh those up very quickly and make sure that you start off in the right track. Make sure that you don't start off with something too extreme or go off in the wrong direction before you even get started, and that will save a lot of waste.